It's the time to get down.
Your passport is scanned through the baggage claim to the taxi stand. They can even tell what car you got in at the taxi can star. They even were able to log in your location through the city's automated highway toll system all the way to the hotels. As it turned out, in Dubai, because these cameras, they have put together a whole movie that shows everything about this hit team coming into Dubai, killing this man and leaving. And they have formally protested the governments. And supposedly the hitmen that came in, and this is what makes it so interesting, it was obviously a group of people cooperating, because some of them were from Ireland.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Britain.
Damn.
Yeah. Was it about 11 or 12?
It's about 11 to 12 international team put
Yeah.
together by the Israelis, and they tried to track them.
That's a coalition.
Right, that's a coalition. Now check this out.
That's a bad man.
That's right, and they tracked him back to the country. That's right. He had to be bigger than that, huh? I had to say he had to be more than that.
Yeah.
But they were able to track these people all the way back to their own countries, where they disappear in the country, say they don't exist.
That's real talk.
That's real.
Wow.
So you guys you're gonna hear more about this Dabai story. Look for it. But if you're interested in that whole Mission Impossible thing, and if you really want to see how the technology actually is fighting that, this is the best example, because it's a well-trained hit squad all over the world, came in from different places, but because of this wonderful camera system, right? This camera system in Dubai, they're able to trace and track them all the way back to the hit. What do you guys think about that?
Cover up. That's it. See? Cover up. Okay.
Well, there's no cover up if you're caught all on
No,
camera.
no. The part is this. Somebody's going to get served up, but it's not going to affect those who put them in power. So you can serve them up, but how's it going to affect those who actually came together and orchestrated it? I'm saying it. So
but nobody's exempt.
Yes.
Nobody's exempt, Victor.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So what I don't like about governments, and even when our own government does it, and we have a history of doing it, as well as, European countries, though there's always a hit squad. I don't, that really bothers me, and I don't really know the solution and how to deal with it, because I'll tell you, if somebody threw rocks in my backyard and hit something in my house, you know what I mean? Trust me, I'd be, probably become a vigilante myself. But I just feel that, civilized nations have to figure it out in another way, because it creates centuries of distrust. And this is the only place we can live. So we got to figure it out.
Hey, Danny,
in another way.
Danny,
I don't know if it's diplomatic.
You're made more. I think it's just dirt. I think the governments are dirty. They always are dirty.
Yeah.
Little man,
Victor, I have
and you know how I speak out regularly against the military in this sense, because I still remind everybody, it's amazing. The folks in power have always been able to convince little men to go out and fight their wars for them. This goes back as far as you can remember. I'm the king, but I can convince you to go fight my war. Go on and send your children out to fight my war. I will tell you that it's for your own good. This has been going on since the beginning of time. Yet you notice the leaders never send their children. I say the war should be fought by the old white men who started them. Make them all meet on an island and give them like sticks.
Yeah.
And then we can let them kill all themselves off, okay? Rather than us supported by sending our children to fight their battles.
They don't have the guts to do it. That's why, if you've got money, you just pay somebody to deal with it.
No, most people today, more and more people are forced to join the military as a job opportunity, first of all. They try to sell it like they join. You could do more before 6 a.m., before most people do all day. Like, that sounds good to you.
Yeah, and they ain't lying either. Because I remember when I was in,
No way.
The worst.
No way. No way.
For real.
He was in the military.
No
92
way.
to 96.
Oh, no. Can I say, if I was your commanding officer, you know what? You would have been put in a foxhole, buried somewhere. Nope, I couldn't deal with you.
I had a good time in the service. I had a good time playing Soldier Boy. Right. But they ain't lying about that Mobile 47, because I used to be standing in formation 5 o'clock in the morning, like, what in the hell?
And why? Why is this even relevant? The enemy ain't even
4
up.
o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning. I'm mad. I remember one time in basic training, they came to wake me up for duty. I said, no! They were like, Smith, I didn't want to get put out.
Get your ass up.
I do not miss the military.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
But I had fun while I was there.
Yeah.
Well, one more story, you guys. You know, we talk about racial bias and racial issues. Suppose they don't occur. Well, right here in Los Angeles, the Burbank Police Department is in turmoil, you all. The Burbank Police Department is turmoil here because of racial profiling, alleged beatings, cover-ups, retaliation, and racial bias. You know what's different about this story? It's coming from within. The police themselves are complaining against other police. Wow. See, this shows you what's happened nowadays because we do have things that are different. From in the old days when I was a kid, police just whipped ass. Every brother I know, I'm 53, every black man I know of my age has had a bad experience with the police.
Yes.
Every single one.
Wow.
I remember when they routinely would stop us, we were walking to parties. That tells you how old we were. We were walking to parties. They would make us lie down on the sidewalk in our full party clothes.
That's right.
Then they would say, okay, you could go. Now you get up off the ground, you got dirt, leaves, all over, all in your natural.
In your natural!
You know, you got all that.
I love the way you
Now you just take your ass, how you gonna go to the party after
They only
that?
say that in California.
Yeah,
Mess up my natural.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now how you gonna party after the police been jacking you like that? You want to go home and beat somebody.
You want to fight.
That's right, you don't want to go. But that's what the police have been doing. So in Burbank here in Los Angeles, they had a suicide back in October of one officer. But it turns out here in Burbank that officers are really involved with beatings, stealing. There's a lot of racial bias, and the whole department is under duress. They just
This is the Burbank Police Department?
Right.
Yeah.
The Burbank, they just recently had a newly appointed interim chief who had replaced the last chief who psychiatrists asked him to sort of step down.
He's a nutcase.
Well, anyway, that's what people know. Racism is here in Burbank. You know, I travel through Burbank. I'm going to have to be a little more careful.
I like the way he said through.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Burbank.
like Compton. I go through Compton. Fast.
You got to go fast through Compton. I know Compton.
I think everybody can be reasoned with.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I know
That's
something.
how I. That's how I
Ooh-wee.
see it.
Whoa.
Okay, we're gonna go to Compton today and go to the liquor store and see if we
Oh.
can reason with you.
That's right.
We'll reason with you. But with your accent,
No,
they might
wait.
listen.
Can I say something? I had an issue 2 days ago when I went to go put gas in my car. That's all I'm going to say. And I was in...
They don't take quarters. I told
No,
you at the gas.
I
They don't take change at the gas pump. Stop putting them pennies in the gas pump, baby.
This
They can't
system,
take.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't believe it. And then I'm sitting up there. I just looked at him like, why am I reasoning with you?
Right, for what?
At the gas station, and I'm not even going to say anymore.
No, I want to hear about
With
it.
spare
The people,
change?
I know the people want to know because I sure want to know. Because I
you.
know how the ghetto going to make you owe them something. I'm from the hood. What? You was on PAX TV?
No.
Give me $10. You know the Lord, I was just praying. The Lord told me to ask you for $10. This is my blessing. Give me $10.
That's cool.
I know the hood. You owe me $10 because God told me that you owed me $10. Hold on. Oh, does my money come? I'm on child support. I'm going to need $10.
That's right.
You doing all right for yourself, Trey? Everything good? Let me get $10. I'm saying, man, come on. I know the hood.
Feed me.
Yeah,
feed me.
And I was with my kid and I had to stop and all I said was, I cannot believe I'm sitting here trying to intellectualize why I need to get to this particular pump.
It's like talking rocket science to a wino. Some things you just...
No, I left it alone. I did. I left it alone, Trey.
I pick my battles. I ain't lying. I done got to the point I pick my battles. I got a friend that knows me very well, and she broke me down. She analyzed my personality. She say, I see how you do it, Trey. You be looking at people and you go, okay, you crazy. I'm going to handle you like this. You all right, but you a little crazy, so I'm going to handle you like this. You got to know how to pick your battles. And some battles, I just let them win. Like the ones at the gas station, it's over. Man, hey, you right.
Yeah.
Get it over with. Get out.
Exactly.
There's a saying. Never try to teach a pig to sing.
Wow.
It wastes your time, and more importantly, it annoys the pig.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Trying to teach some people things is like trying to teach a pig.